Miss Palermo here. I wanted to do a recording of Tornado Survivor and to remind you how to do this activity. So first you are going to go into first or third period team, go to assignments, and then you're going to look for the assignment called Tornado Survivor. So right now you're already doing step 1, watching the video of me reading it. Then when you're done with each page, you are going to complete a 1-sentence summary, which will be right here after each page. And these will be completed when you guys do it. So type your 1-sentence summary right there, just like we did for Two Were Left. Then when you are done at the bottom, you are going, or anywhere on the page, you are going to record yourself reading this story. So to do that, you go, like, let's say I want to read this first page. You go to Insert, you click Audio, and it'll just start recording you reading one page of your choice. And those are the 3 steps. So now I'm going to read the story. Tornado Survivor, called The Luckiest Man on Earth. Amazing Journey. Fordland, Missouri, March 19th, 2006. Matt Suter couldn't believe how loud the sound was. It came from outside the trailer home's walls. The Fordland High School senior stood on a sofa. He struggled to close a window. Outside rain and wind hit the trailer. It got louder and louder. It sounded like 10 military jets were coming at us, Suter said. Suddenly, there was lots of pressure. The doors blew out. I looked at my grandma. The walls were moving. The roof was moving. The floor was moving just like Jell-O. I could feel the whole trailer tipping over. A heavy lamp hit Suter in the head. He lost consciousness. In an instant, the tornado sucked Suter through the collapsing trailer walls. Blown by 150-mile-per-hour winds, the unconscious teen was then pulled up into the raging blackness. Suter eventually landed in a field. He was dazed and his head was injured, but otherwise he was not hurt. A new record. Suter may hold the record for the longest distance traveled by anyone picked up by a tornado who lived to tell about it. 1,307 feet. I've never heard of anyone going that far in a tornado and surviving, tornado researcher Tom Grzoulis said. In more than 40,000 reports about tornadoes, I've only found one person who was carried more than a mile, but he died. And here the caption says, Fordland, Missouri is near an area of the United States called Tornado Alley. Tornado Alley gets more tornadoes than anywhere else in the world. When Suter woke up, he was confused. There was blood pouring down his face from the cut in his head. Everything was gone. I could see debris everywhere, he said. Suter was barefoot and soaking wet from the rain. He started looking for help. A neighbor found Suter at his door. He wrapped Suter in a blanket. Then the neighbor called his brother, who drove Suter to see the damage. Matt Suter survived being sucked up by a tornado and thrown 1,007 feet, almost 5 soccer fields away. He may have set a new record for distance traveled by a tornado survivor. And I'll read this caption here too. Tornado survivor Matt Suter stands in front of what remains of his home. The only thing left is the deck I've been building for my grandma, Suter said. Everything else is in the field or in the trees. Suter's physician, Dr. Ron Buning, said that Suter will recover from his injuries. He was the luckiest man on earth, Buning said. After the storm, Suter plans to help his grandmother rebuild her home. After he graduates, he wants to join the Marines. As for being a tornado survivor, I've always wanted to see a tornado, but I sure didn't want to be